Is there an end to the story?
There is an end. Well, I guess it kind of is. It's not really an end.
Okay. I did a full forward, anterior spray. Kind of it's not hard to do, it's just not the most common one.
When you were sitting in Tobermory, you were looking at like 890 clicks.
Right.
It seems huge because it's still in your way.
Yeah.
But compared to the beginning, how small is that number?
It's minuscule.
It's crazy, huh?
The goal is to do 50K, maybe a bit more. We'll see how she feels. Just don't tell her you're at 50K. Take away her watch, reset it a couple of times, because that way she won't know.
The bruise speaks to me in tongues. Roots trip me up, slow me down, realign my thought process. The bruise argues with me in silence. Rocks to step over, life hurdles to overcome. The bruise asks for attention, attentiveness to the moment, to the aching need we all have within ourselves to merely be noticed as existing at all. My awareness awakened here in this place of my choosing, or perhaps it chose me.
I think somehow she hears the sounds around her and she paints a picture in her mind. She can see as much as she's capable, but I think in her mind she's seeing much more than maybe we are.
I have 8% vision. This means I cannot drive. It means I'm categorized as legally blind. It means that from the time I was old enough to mimic, I began the long and tedious task of copying every action I believe one required to pass as a sighted person. And then one day I woke up and thought, I wasn't given this life to hide in it. I wasn't given this life to hide in it. I may not see in the manner in which you do. I may not dream in the fashion you take after. However, if you could hear the tales the northern trees had sent with me along this journey, you'd wish you could jump into my world. If you could smell the earthworms that turn the compost under your feet, if you could feel the history of the old growth bark, if you knew the moon as well as the sun, if your mind was free enough to alter judgment, you might rephrase your abilities. I am just a girl. I am just a witness. I am just the messenger. I am just a seeker, a dreamer, a hope believer. I am, after all, just Rhonda.
Ron and I talked last night and pretty much agreed that I'll show up and we'll just keep on going until we get there, no matter what. And she made me promise that I'm not going to let her stop.
Day 19 and she's jumping.
Boundaries are what we allow them to be. Boundaries are aspects of our given circumstances. They provide space for us to roam around in, like souls in a cosmic zoo, until we find a fence and then wonder, what's out there in the distance that I can't see? Why is the door locked? Who assumed I belonged in here within these boundaries, versus out there making some magical thing happen? Boundaries are not the grass is greener on the other side, but more the forest continues, and so should I. I think my entire life people have been saying to me, coaches, teachers, professors, close friends, other athletes, they've always said to me, set a SMART goal. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, timely. But I don't think that they get us anywhere. I think that your goal needs to be so big that it scares your pants off. I think that it has to be something that is worth a life-changing endeavor. That, to me, is the only way to redefine what you think is possible about yourself. My name is Rhonda Marie. I am legally blind. I'm a mother. I run, I bike, I swim a lot. And I'm on a quest to be the most powerful verb in my own life. And if that means that I'm a run-on sentence, then at least I'll know I never gave up too soon.